All right, everybody. My name's Mike. I'm from Elite Auto Outlet in Bridgeport. I shoot videos of my cars that I buy at the auction. I shoot videos for customers who are coming to our lot so that they can get a better idea of the condition of the vehicle before they come and purchase it. And I usually don't do informative type videos or talk about this, but it's such an interesting topic. And it was a topic that I haven't thought about in a long time. But I always wondered, what happened after DieselGate? If you remember, DieselGate happened in 2015. We'll do a brief summary of it. DieselGate was an emission scandal, I guess you could say, from Volkswagen. They had all of their diesel cars programmed at that time so that when they were being emissions tested, they lost power. Well, not lost power per se, but their power was turned down, therefore leaving the emissions to be turned down also so that they would pass the EPA emissions for the United States and other countries. And basically how that worked is that this vehicle had a mode. It knew when it was on a dyno. I guess when your emissions tested, the vehicle's put on a dyno, it's revved, and the catalysts that are coming out of the exhaust are then measured to measure NOx levels and different things. And I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. If you've ever watched any of my other videos, you'll know I'm just a car salesman guy. And I remember DieselGate, and I remember it being wondering where all these cars, seeing the videos on YouTube where all the cars were stored when DieselGate happened, and Volkswagen had to buy back Jettas, Golfs, Passats, a lot of the diesel TDI vehicles. None of them were past the emissions, and because of this computer software that fudges the numbers, allowing them to pass on a dyno, but I think when you even ran on a four-wheel dyno, it wouldn't pass. It'd lose engine horsepower. I mean, it was a big disgrace for Volkswagen as a company, as a general, especially to such a good product. This is TDI vehicles. I believe it's a very good product. It gets great fuel mileage. It has longevity that's more above a normal Volkswagen that you would buy of its counterpart. Just all around a good product. And in 2015, most of the buyers, after they came up with the settlement arrangements, they basically said, we'll buy the vehicles back. They gave a great price on buyback too. At the time, there was actually wholesale dealers that were purchasing these Volkswagens to sell them back to Volkswagen at the time, because you would be able to save, or you'd be able to make so much money off of them because Volkswagen was giving you top dollar for these cars. And that left with about 500,000 cars off the road. They had storage lots all over the nation: Gary, Indiana, Pontiac, Michigan, where you'd see tens of thousands of these Volkswagens sitting there. And in my head, I was wondering, what are they going to do with all these cars? Well, that brings us to this car, because this 2012 Volkswagen Jetta 2.0 TDI, this is a DieselGate Refugee. This car was purchased back from Volkswagen, where Volkswagen completed the emissions requirements so that it would pass the test. They did the things that would get the vehicle compliant with the EPA, and now they're reselling them. You'll see that this sticker, I purchased this vehicle at an Odessa auto auction. You'll see that this sticker is placed from Volkswagen. This is placed from Volkswagen themselves. The vehicle's titled out of Auburn Hills at their location, their corporate location. And it meets guidelines that each car has to have some specific things done to it before it's sold. It has to have the emissions mandation done. It has to have this sticker put on the vehicle showing that it's been completed. It also has to have this sticker, which you'll see, www.vwdiesellookup.com. any TDIs from 2012 to 2015, you can go on the website, punch in the VIN, and see if it's been completed. I would say mostly all of them have been completed, because this vehicle, it's set. I'll have to bring up the Carfax. I'll bring the Carfax up and put it on the screen, because this vehicle sat at Volkswagen for a while. I believe it was in February of 2018. And it was just completed. The campaign on this vehicle was just completed, I believe, in December of this year. Let me show you the campaign completion sticker that goes on these vehicles. If you look right here, this emission modification proof of completion. This is from 2010 to 2014 model years. It was completed on 9/13/2018. That's the dealer code, and it shows what was done. It had a software update, no trap, which I have no idea what that is, EGR filter, exhaust valve, EGR flap replaced. So, also had, it looks like another service done here. Campaign code 24CV. Volkswagen is the same dealer number, because this was all done by Volkswagen, the company. I purchased this vehicle titled from Volkswagen, which in all the years I've been doing this, that's never happened, because I've never had to, I've never bought a car from a manufacturer, because I don't buy new cars. That there was a whole line of Volkswagens that was coming through the sale. They were all listed as Bravo, Volkswagen TDI. And what is ridiculous is the warranty that you get with this car now. That's another thing. Now, I'll never probably purchase another vehicle that's going to have a factory warranty like this. Because Volkswagen gave you a couple different options. They would buy the car back, which theoretically, money-wise, that was the best plan, because they were given above book for these vehicles buyback. And or you could get the vehicle fixed, and then they would warranty the vehicle for an extended amount of time. And on this particular vehicle, I think that the two things, which I'll bring all that up also, I'll put a list on here of what the warranty covers. I'll show this vehicle in particular on what it's covered under, but you have a whole list of emissions. All of the emission system, front to back, is covered by a 4-year, 48,000 mile warranty, and that is from Volkswagen itself. And it starts on that completion date, which, what was that, September 2018? And the mileage at the time was 95,601 miles. I bought the vehicle, it has 96,000 miles on it now, so you have a ton of coverage for this vehicle. And it not only covers all of the exhaust emissions, it covers your EGR, it covers your turbo, it covers the motor itself, internals, valves, exteriors, all of that's also covered under the warranty. So I mean, it covers a lot of different things, and it's pretty cool. I've always been a fan of the TDI, and where can you buy a vehicle for $7,000 that has a factory warranty on it? It's like unheard of. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these TDIs. Where did the DieselGate refugees go? They're going back to car dealerships. They're going back to car lots. Used dealers like myself are purchasing these vehicles. It had a 14-day warranty from the auction, so that you are covered for 14 days. If you don't like the vehicle, you can bring it back, which was awesome. You have that huge 4-year, 48,000 mile warranty on the motor and all of your components, and it doesn't cover your transmission or your up and down windows, power door locks, but covers a lot of expensive things. So that's what this video was to shoot. I've never experienced something like this, so I wanted to give my insight on it. What happened to all these vehicles? They're getting fixed. They're getting put back on the road. You're going to get an awesome warranty. You're probably going to see a lot of these TDIs, a lot of diesel vehicles from Volkswagen that was in the DieselGate coming out, and I think it's a great plan. There's very few places where you can buy a vehicle with this kind of warranty that's a 2012. So thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions, comments, anything, comment down below. I'll try to answer them. And thanks for watching the video, and thanks for checking out my DieselGate Refugee.